Yo, what's up, y'all? This is part two of the video for my trade recap on my Tesla swing for yesterday, June 6th. All right, y'all. So look, man, check it out. Like I showed y'all, 10K right here. This is on that put that I was waiting for, and I didn't get it until the end of the day. If you can see here, the timestamp of that recording is 2:51. The closing bell is at 3 o'clock. All right, so it took like forever for me to wait for me to get to this point, because like I said, y'all know I was down as high as the drawdown total was as high as 15K. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm gonna rewind this back to the beginning. Also, FYI, this is an 18-minute, not this particular video, but this recording that I'm gonna scrub through and just highlight the key points. But I'm gonna upload this video separately to my YouTube channel so you guys can watch that if you want to see the whole thing play out, so you can see these actual numbers, how long it takes for you to actually make money, and a few other key things, like a $1 move with a 50K position can give me $2 to 2,500 to 3,500K. So like, it's crazy, man. Like, that's why I'm like, I'm gonna just upload this video so y'all can see it, man. Simple as that. But you can, I'll see if I can upload the video at the 2.5K speed. That way this 18 minutes, you're not like sitting there like waiting 18 minutes. At 2.5 X, it'll actually you'll actually be done with the video in like 3 to, I think it's like 4 minutes, maybe like 4 or 5, no more than 5 minutes, I think, because I sat back and did it myself. But if I can't upload it at 2.5, just go ahead and set the speed within YouTube itself and just set it to 2.5 or 3, and you'll be able to see everything, and then you can just pause it and kind of rewind it if you need to see something in particular. So anyway, let me move this up. And let me go back to the beginning. I got my notes here. 5:31 is the timestamp. So let's go to 5:31. Boom. All right, so here I passed, I fast forward past the 2 entries that I made already, where I lost 2,200 and then 4,400. The 2,200 was a simple mistake. I jumped into a 0-day contract. And for 0-day contracts, the volatility can be really juiced up. As you can see here, this is the volatility column. And typically what I'm looking for is something like this. It's below 100, like it's like around 70, 80, something like that. And that's pretty cool. What I got in was almost like double, triple this by accident, because I don't trade 0 days because of that fact, because you can lose money really quickly. And you got to be really careful. Like, skilled traders are that go in for quick scalps, they know what they're doing. So but for newbies like myself and for you guys, I would not recommend you jump into that, because I've lost a lot of money. As you can see here, this is still a lot of money. I mean, like, even though I can afford to lose 2,200, but still I'm not getting in just to lose $2,200. But yeah, so 4.4, I lost that. So now check this out. This is the next call, right? This is a call. Let me show you what I'm looking for. Let me play that. Trying to get to, oh, is it before that? It's showing me on the thing. Oh, there we go. All right, so this is the call position now. Hold on, let me show y'all in the beginning. Well, never mind. Actually, I don't even need to scrub back. When I first peeped this, so I was at this point, right? And what I was waiting for is this is a key level, this is a key level, this is a key level, this is a key level. Remember, I talked about key levels. So you draw out these key levels, and we can talk about that, but feel free to, I'm not going to talk about it in this video because that's not the purpose, but you can feel free to ask comments in the comment section, and I will do my best to answer every single question if you have any. All right. But this is a key level. And you wait to see the reaction off of each key level. Is the stock, the question is the stock going to continue or is it going to reverse? So you can see there's a little bit of a pullback, but the stock does continue above this key level. What I'm waiting for is a retest back to this key level to use this as support, to indicate that this level is now support and we're not going to fall back under and continue back towards the downside, right? So this is what these wicks represent, that retest. So we had a nice little retest here. We didn't quite touch it, but then we started the next candle. We closed here, and on this candle we wicked all the way down to this key level, which is really nice, but we closed here. That's what this body of the candle looks like. So then on the next candle, I could have entered on this particular candle, but I didn't, right? This was my confirmation. Remember I talked about getting confirmation, not perfect confirmation. This was the perfect, I mean, like this was as good as it gets, but I was still waiting. And that was the point. That was the problem, right? First, I hesitated. So I missed out on this move. This was from $2.99 to $3.02. That's a $3 move. Basically $3 and change, right? Now so I saw that we still continued up. And so I was like, okay, if we hit this key level and we retest it, then I'll go ahead and enter. So I did. All right. So that's what we're about to see. Okay. So let me play that. So let me just jump ahead. So I jumped in. I'm in the 300 calls, right? This is for the 13th of June. This is a weekly swing. Watch it. Boom. You saw that, right? Let me go back. Oops. Sorry, hold on. All right, I'm gonna pause. Oops. Right there. It jumped past. It was so fast because I got it on 2.5, but basically it was a little over 4,000. And you can see it here, right? Same thing, 300 call, 30 contracts. And basically I could stay in this trade. What this date means is I could stay in this trade until, it expires or until it reaches, your target, whatever your profit target is. So you can stay in until you reach your profit target, or you can, exit once it reaches your max stop loss limit. All right. So then let me show you what I did. I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to scale out. This is where I was supposed to scale out, but I'm going to show you in the actual chart. Okay, here. So remember I told you we waited for the retest. Boom, got a nice confirmation here. Even on the second candle, that was good enough. So you could have got in after this, at the close of this candle, or the opening of this candle, either one. You could have got in at the close of this candle. Now these two would be a bit more aggressive, but this strong candle here basically was, your validation. Like it's likely, the probability of us continuing upward is probably likely because this is a strong candle to the upside. So anyway, I went ahead and entered into this trade. Again, I missed this, but even though I got in here from 304, listen, look, no, excuse me, 302.54 to 304.64 is $2. So that $2 plus the $3 that I missed out on, do the math, that's basically $8,000 plus and that I missed out on, man. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? So then I ended up losing, obviously I ended up losing the 4K, got out because this, you see the purple candle, this is the reversal and it's going to keep on going, right? So let me see if I can get right to it. Okay, I know that. Yeah, so now you can see those three candles. I basically should have got out after that. I should have scaled out when I hit this point, like after this candle. Should have scaled out of majority of like 90% like I typically do, but I didn't. And I ended up staying in the entire position, and then I ended up losing all of that 4K down to $300. And then eventually I went back in and I ended up losing 3K, a little over 3K. All right, so that was Now I'm going to show you here so you can see it in real time. Same position. So you can see that I had one, had 299. Got back in the position. Boom, got back in it. Call. Ran up a little bit of money. Look at that, 1,000. I should have just got out. Like, I should have just got out. But I waited until, like, and that's the thing, like, if I show y'all real quick, like, what the move is, like, real quick. Okay, so this is 1,000, right? Now look at where I got in. Oh no, not this one. This wasn't it. Here. Okay, 700. Remember, it got up to 1,000, right? But I got in at 15.30, and this is not $15.30, but this is actually $1,530. This is what one contract costs. Okay, remember, I got 30 of them. So, but you can ignore that for right now. Just look at the 15.30. This column is just tens, right? So we basically got $30, right? So let's just look at it like that. This is $30. That's what it is. It's $30. So a $20 move from 15.30 to 15.50 is basically almost $1,000. A $20 move. A $20 move will get me. So, like, that one little, like that little, we haven't even reached a dollar at, above this. Just like point, 20 moved me to just about close to $1,000. All right, so anyway, that's the one thing I wanted to point out. The next thing, so I leave this trade at a loss of 3K, and then you'll notice next, and this is the final, is where I just basically entered the trade and had to sit through this consolidation for hours. So I'm gonna, let's see, let me jump ahead. Okay, so now you can see like 4,000, 2,400, 2,200. I'm down, right? I'm down. These are, so I got out. So I suffered through all of that. They took my money, all right, and then some. So now I'm down, and then I get back in. Because I'm waiting for the retest, right, to see if we're going to continue to the downside. So I'm like, okay, it looks like we're going to the downside, so let me jump in. Now, I already knew that the continuation to the downside could happen right away, or it could take a while. And there was a bit of momentum. As you can see here, these are the losses: 1,000, a little over 1,000, like 1.4, 4.4, 3,000, and 2,200. So you can see I'm down, like I'm down bad. But the continuation can happen like ASAP, or it could happen later. So notice the time, 10:25 a.m., right? I'm just gonna fast forward because I gotta wrap this video up. So I'm sitting through it. Let me see if I can get to the point where, look, I had to sit through all of that consolidation, man. All of this consolidation, and it was for hours. Remember, I showed you 10:25 a.m. Let me show you, and then, so I'm still in it, so I'm going back and forth. I was going to show you the total where here it is, P&L for the day, right? This is profit loss. Now when it's in parentheses, that means loss. Okay, I forgot to explain that in the beginning, but that's what it was, right? So 14,000, it got as high as 15,000, right? But guess what? I ended up getting close to 10,000. Check the time, 2:34. I got it at 2:50. Now watch this. It's at 7.7 now, 8, 10, boom, right there. And I didn't scale out the position at all, man. Shame on me. So look, y'all, I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. If you got questions, like I said, I'm gonna upload this video so you can watch the whole thing, watch it at 2.5 speed, so you can just zip through it and you can see and get an idea and pause where you want to. All right, it's your man Ace, man. I'm dropping the mic right here. Till next video, I hope that you found this valuable. If you did, like and subscribe and follow for more. All right, I'm out, man. It's your man Ace. I'm out.